Yes. And then 6. Good. 7. Yes, I got it. 8. Good, Ash. Spreading the middle. Down the shoulders. Yes. Here's the abs. Really squeeze. Yes, Ash. Yes, and good. I'll say how many you like. Yes. Perfect. Open your waist wide. Yes. Yes. Too hard, big knees, down this from there. Still no crossing. Here's your arms and your arms. Yeah. 3, 8. Way up. Good. Let's pull up. Yeah. It helps. It helps. That's good, Ash. That's good. Less crossing. We'll pull up. It's so hard to be loving. Good job. Really good. Like, yes. Pull it up. Yes, nice. That's it. Keep your waist straight. That's it. There you go. The bed. Okay. Good. Now, roll back the way you can. Bend your knees. Drop your butt. Yeah.
You're already in the back of my video.
Yes, Ash. Beautiful, man.
Everyone in that general corner.
I'm good. Oh, stunning. Oh. That's it. That's it. Yes. Roll that. Roll more. Yes. You did it. I'll come around and help you.
I honestly don't think it's going to be possible.
Yeah, try to, but your head might be on the floor. We'll just try. I'm underhand, Ash, so yes. Other way, that's it. Yep. So hands hip width apart. That's it, Steph. That's it. You can have this hand a little bit more. Yes. Okay, good. Yes, Nani, yes. There we go. You're doing it. Yes, okay, so yes. Yes, go let you. Good. Have your hands a bit closer together. There we go, yeah. Good. Yes, Steph. Yes! Yes, yes. If you have a bit more space for your head, this will probably be. When you're through, you drop the weight over. And then come up. And then reverse.
Okay, so week 5 Lyra. This week was really rough. No, actually, okay, it wasn't. But I have these amazing bruises on my leg. They're not just on the back of my knee, they're on the back of my thighs too. Like, it's a very soft shadow, but it's there. And then there's like this monstrous bruise on the side of my left leg. So I blame the mermaid for that, because there's no other way that could have been made without the mermaid. So we learnt 2 new tricks-ish. There was the Dahlia, which is a variation of the Delilah, but you just bring your leg down. The trick that like screwed me up the most, which was wild, was like the split thing underneath the hoops. Danny and I are the taller girls in class. We didn't have enough headroom to like flip ourselves, and I kind of did it, but like my legs don't split. Like, they don't split that way. Like, I don't have the flexibility for that. So that was interesting. So we were also told today that to progress onto Pearls Lyra, which is the next level up, we have to do like specific moves to make sure that, like, for safety reasons, that we can actually progress into Pearls Lyra and we can actually be okay. Because of COVID, the studio isn't allowed to, I think, host performances. So unfortunately it means like week 8, which is meant to be like the performance week, and like we get to bring people and like get to watch us. We don't get to do that anymore. So basically my friend and I are super keen on progressing up to Pearl's Lyra, but we really want to sign up to Maddie's class, so the instructor that we have now, because she's super lovely and she teaches really well. Like she really breaks everything down and shows you how your body is meant to actually like achieve the movements, which is something that's obviously helpful. But yeah, anyway, that is week 5 of Lyra. I am really sad about not getting a performance and bringing people to watch, but you know, COVID is what it is. It's still affecting the world, which is fine. So like, such a small thing. I will see you guys in week 6. Bye.
Straight arms, straight legs, ready, and up, forward, yes. 2, straight legs, up, 3. Good, 4, don't forget to breathe. 5, it helps to make this noise. Yeah. 6, yeah. 7, 8, yes. 9, come on, higher, 10.
Alright, see you next week.
Just getting comfortable with having your hand over the roof. Let me know if you want to sit here. Yeah. Yeah. So we're just going to hold this for 8 counts. Have your hands close to the roof in case you need to grab one. Let's see if you can. Yeah. With elbows, so side sit. Yeah, bending one knee. Turn the body to face the wind. Yeah. Now find the last one. and then the back of your feet come onto the
Getting my
hip.
head through, but
Yep, and now straighten the legs and push the hips forward. Onto the back. Yes, Steph. Yes. And then hooking back on. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. The hips a little bit low. My head. Ouchies. Yeah, you'll be fine. Slide your hands down. Yes. Yes. Now keep your knees bent. Rolling forward. And nice. Yep, perfect. That was really nice and controlled.
can't wait.
You'll get the truth. Yeah. Good, Ash. Good. Yeah, that's it. Bend your knees down. That's it. Yeah. Good. Ow. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, so some of you may have realized that the class footage was recorded in vertical because I, the dum-dum, forgot to charge my battery for my camera last night, so there was no battery. So big apologies for that, but I hope you got a good look at it anyway. Yeah, so this was week 6. We learned the last trick that we need to learn to pass on to the pearls, which by the way, we booked in for pearls Lyra, so that was exciting. It's with another teacher called Allegra. So we're not with Maddie, unfortunately, but fingers crossed if we get through pearls and we get to emeralds, then we can get to Maddie's class because we love her. But yeah, so Bird's Nest wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'm still struggling with like the under the hoop split stag thing. Just because my elbow doesn't really bend that far back because there's not enough room underneath the hoop for my body to do that. And yeah, so I'm super excited to see the bruises tomorrow because the bruises last week I had were glorious. So I'm wondering if we can top it. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing if we can top it. And I'll see you next week, the last week of term. term of Babydoll Lyra. We actually start Pearls Lyra next week. Like there's no break in between term, which is actually kind of good because like I guess it just means that you're like super consistent and you keep getting stronger and progressing instead of having like, this weird term break when you really don't need it. I hope you guys enjoyed the routine. It was really fun to do actually. It was really great seeing the progress between the first week of class and even just like getting into the hoop. Like getting into the hoop was scary in the first week. So the fact that we could do all of that in the hoop and like feel confident about it, like that was great. That was awesome. For Pearls Lyra, which is our next level up, I'm thinking of making shorter weekly videos which just show you all the tricks that we've learned in that week, and then I just save the routine for last. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll show you like bits and bobs of the routine like I've done so far, but primarily focus on what kind of tricks we've learned so far, and that way you can really see like the progress as I learn it, and then it'll all come together at the end with the routine. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it, but I think that might be a little bit nicer so you guys can actually like see the progress as I go instead of like 4 weeks apart and you're like, oh, she's done. So yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in doing Lyra after this, because I would highly recommend it if you have a studio near you, if you have a friend who you might be able to drag along with you. I really do highly recommend it. It was super fun. Like neither my friend or I have done something like this before, and we both had a great time, and we both signed up for, you know, the next level. So it's definitely something like to look forward to as well during our week, because I'm obviously working 5 days a week as well. So it's just really nice to know that like Thursday night I have, you know, dance class or something. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on my first Lyra adventure. It's continuing, which is super exciting. So I hope you guys continue to watch my videos and see what happens in Pearls, because the hoop actually gets higher next term, which is fun, scary, terrifying, exciting, I don't know, lots of adjectives. So I will see you guys next week for week 1 of Pearls Lyra. Bye!